Hi everyone, welcome back to Hime-sama Love Life, Episode 2. So, there really wasn't much going on in Episode 1 other than the main character Yahiro moving into this house with his sister Io. So, their father, who owns a big train company, ordered them to live here. So episode 1 was all about just registering. So 1, to become residents of this place and also enrolling in school. But on the way back, they saw a suspicious moving truck leave, and when they went inside, they saw a half-dressed girl moving some belongings into a vacant room, and Io thought she was an exhibitionist. But it turns out this girl is supposedly part of this family. So this girl in the blonde hair, her name is Ruria, and she can recall Yahiro's birthday, and it's like, well, I'm just a few months younger than him. So I'm sure Io's not happy because Io just wants Oni-chan and Io, so just the two of us. So right now, Ruria's trying to prove that she's part of this family. So let's see what she'll do. So she says, okay, so I left the country in a hurry, and I forgot the letter that my father wrote. Okay. So that means you have nothing to prove that you are part of this family, the Kujo family. Yes. Well, then again, I can't confirm whether it's true or not, but I can't put it in my house, or I can't have her here. And I know I'm not a bad boy. So how about you call the father? Okay, that will work. So I took up my cell phone and dialed my father's number. And I wonder if he'll answer. So unfortunately, it leads to some automated voicemail. So I'm sorry, the number that you dialed is currently unavailable. So he's either out of range or his phone is turned off. So yeah, Yahiro's like, okay, so basically he's not connected. Well, then again, Io hasn't been successful at getting in contact with the father either. Well, yeah, so it's usual. However, the notice of moving is really sudden, so on short notice. And what is he thinking anyways? So Ruria's like, well, I apologize for the inconvenience. I know it's my fault, and I forgot to bring something important. And after saying that, Ruria lowers her eyes. So Ruria's asking, oh, so father, so is there somewhere I can stay until I can prove that I am Kengo-sama's daughter? Well, even if you tell me to stay, it's because I've brought in a set of household goods. And for now, I'll just check the family register tomorrow. So Ruria's name should be on there. So it's like, well, it's quite a hassle now that you've moved everything, so your belongings in here. So if we have to have you move out until we can prove your residence or your family bond, it's gonna be twice the amount of work. So we'll just let you stay until I have some way to go and look it up. I'm sorry, says Ruria. Wait, huh? Oh, so Io, what's wrong? Hey, so didn't you have a copy of the family register from the city hall earlier? Well, I don't think it is included in the documents necessary for the move, but... So Io must have a copy somewhere, so just wait for a moment. So she puts her hand into in a nearby bag and starts looking for that stack of papers. Okay, so this is it. And Io holds up a piece of paper with the father's name and legal, domicile written on it. Wait, so how many copies of the family register are there? So that looks like a really thick book. And I'm sure we don't have that many people in this family. So isn't that true? So Io flips through several pages of documents. And what happened? Wait, so what happened? There you go. Wait, so there is Ruria's name on it. And saying that, Io points to where her name is written. Oh yeah, so it's true. Wait, so Ruria is part of this family then? Wait, but then again, what kind of connection do I have? So I don't remember having a girl like this as my sister. And even if it's a girl like this, let alone a non-Japanese girl, so she suddenly says we're family, it just feels unreal.
Yahiro様たちのお父様でもあるケンゴ様が若い頃に私の母と恋に落ちたそうです。
So I heard that Kengo-sama, who is also the father of Yahiro-sama, and he fell in love with my mother when they were young.
それでその時母が身ごもったのが私ということになります。
And so they had an affair and I was born. Yes.
はい。
So basically, I'm born in May, and Ruria was born shortly after in July. Wait, so at that time, my mother was still alive, but... Oh, so did the father have an affair? I'm sure that's obvious.
そのあたりの事情はよくわかりませんが、母は当時結婚していた夫に先立たれて落ち込んでいたそうです。
Uh-oh, so... I'll say Yahiro's father took advantage of Ruria's mother. So Ruria's mother had a husband, but he passed away early, and she was upset, and... So it's about before we were born.
そこへお父様、ケンゴ様が優しく声をかけてくださって、すぐ恋に落ちたそうです。
And the father, so Kengo-sama, kindly called out to her and they found love right away. So I'm sure it's more like, well, I'll help you. I know you're upset, but I'll support you. And wait. So, father, aren't you taking advantage of people's weaknesses? That sounds like it.
いいえ、母もお父様のおかげで生きる希望を持てたと言っていました。
But my mother was happy, so it's all good. Well, I don't think or for me, it's good. But then again...
ですが母はお父様と愛し合い、私を授かったのです。
And there you go. So they had an affair and I was born. And it might be bad, but he's also a so-called illegitimate child, isn't she? And what about Io? So for some reason, Io does not participate in the conversation and she stares at the family register.
とにかく私は日本に兄がいると知ってから来日したくて仕方がなかったのです。
And because I learned that I had an older brother in Japan, I wanted to meet him. And that's why Ruria came here. Okay, so why?
それ
は... because Ruria, who had been speaking fluently until now, suddenly stutters.
お兄様、Yahiro様と一緒に暮らしたかったからです。
Because I wanted to live with Yahiro-sama. So now Ruria calls Yahiro Oni-sama. Oh, okay, that's right. And this time it upsets me.
日本では核家族が主流のようですが、やはり家族は一緒に暮らすべきですから。
So it seems that nuclear families are the norm in Japan, but families should be together. That's kind of true, and it's surprisingly old-fashioned.
それに留学先も決まっていますので、学業の方も問題ありません。
So that's why I decided to study abroad, so I don't have any problems with my studies either. That's fine, but... So, is that why you're living here?
はい、家族ですから。
Yep, and because we're family. And there's a strange, strong push.
お兄ちゃん。
So from Io, Oni-chan? Wait, so what happened to Io?
イオ、家族じゃないから出ていくよ。
Well, Io will have to leave because she's not part of the family. Hey, so what happened? All of a sudden. And just when I thought she's staring at the family register, so she starts saying strange things.
あのね。
Because... Or you know?
イオ、お兄ちゃんの妹じゃないみたい。
So Io is not your little sister or imoto. Huh?
どういう意味ですか?
Wait, so what do you mean? Says Ruria.
イオ、養子だって。
Because Io is adopted. Wait, so are you kidding me?
でも、そう書いてあるよ。
Well, it says so here. And when I look at it, I noticed that it had the word adopted next to it. Wait, so what's going on?
他人だから、イオ、このお家を出ていくよ。
Because Io is a stranger, she'll have to leave this house. Hey, wait a minute. So calm down. Well, I'll check with my father. But then again, I can't connect to his cell phone, so I'll just try calling the company. And I'm sure he's not at his desk.
全然知らなかったよ。
Well, there's no way to know.
イオさん。
Io-san? Okay, so Yahiro calls the father. Oh, hello. So my father is always indebted to me. Well, I'm Yahiro Kujo, so I'm the son. And it's frustrating to say his name, so he continues his words. Oh, so I want to connect to my father ASAP. And do you know where he is? And as soon as I started, the secretary answered. However, even when I ask the secretary, I'm told that, well, I can only know if it is somewhere in the Asian branch office. So basically, the secretary is like, well, I'm sorry, I don't really know where your father is, so I can't really help you that much. Okay, I see. Well, thank you.
お父様の居場所、わからないのですか?
So do you know where your father is? Yeah, well, it seems that the secretary is in Japan, alone somewhere in Asia.
じゃあ、イオは出ていくよ。今までお世話になりました。バターのこと、可愛がってあげてね。
Then Io will leave. So thank you for the help until now, and please take care of Butcher the dog. Wait, so this story went too far. So this happened all of a sudden. Huh? And even if we are not really related by blood, there's no need to leave.
でも、
But even though we've been together since we were kids, wouldn't it be weird to say that I'm moving out because I found out that I am adopted?
だって、
But so isn't it true that we grew up together? So basically, I still see you as my sister, regardless of you being adopted.
じゃあ、家賃払わなくてもいいの?
So, does that make me a guest now, so I have to pay rent? No. So, it's alright. And this is also your home.
だったら、今まで通り、お兄ちゃんと一緒に住んじゃうよ。
So, in that case, let's live with the brother as usual. Okay? Well, okay, so that's fine. And even if we are not related by blood, nothing will change.
あれ?
Huh? And at the words, so blood related, Io makes a dumbfounded expression.
じゃあさ、血のつながりがないなら、イオとお兄ちゃんは結婚できるってこと?
So, does that mean that, so since we're not blood related, that means we can be married together, or Io and Oni-chan? Well, I don't know about the details, but once you have... Okay, so once you leave the family register, then you can get married, right? And what's with the excitement? Hey, well, don't make a loud noise all of a sudden.
イオ、お兄ちゃんと結婚できるようになったんだね。
So that means Io can be married and get into a relationship with Oni-chan, right? Well, technically yes.
今日はパーティーだよ。シチに来るんだよ。
And then Io jumps to, okay, so let's have a party. And so sake, pond, meat forest. Even though she had a gloomy face just a moment ago, her expression suddenly brightens up.
イオ、なんだか楽しくなってきたよ。
And Io feels that this is getting kind of fun.
よかったですね。
Well, I guess it's all good.
ルリアちゃんの引っ越し祝いも兼ねて派手にやっちゃおう。
Okay, yes. So how about let's celebrate Ruria's move-in. Well, good. So at first, I wonder what would happen, but it looks like you completely figured it out.
よーし、じゃあ今日はお料理何でも作っちゃうよ。ルリアちゃん、好きな食べ物言って。
Okay, so then Io will cook whatever you, Ruria, want for tonight. So anyways, what is your favorite food, Ruria-chan?
私は日本のお料理が食べたいです。
So I want some Japanese food, says Ruria.
和食がいいんだね。じゃあ今から仕込みやっちゃうんだから。
Okay, so Japanese food is good. And now Io will go and prepare. And with that said, Io just runs off into the kitchen at full speed.
イオさんって明るくて元気なんですね。
So, Io-san is bright and energetic. Well, that's the normal Io, so she's always like this.
楽しい毎日になりそうです。
And it looks like this will be a fun day. And somehow Ruria is also living in our home, isn't it? Well, I don't hate it. Okay.
どうかなさいました？
So, how are you doing? Oh, so by the way, what were you doing earlier?
さっきですか？
Earlier? So what was I doing? So you're pushing a huge piano in your underwear, right?
あれは。
Wait, that again? And in an instant, her cheeks turn bright red.
業者の方にピアノを置いてもらったのですが、位置を少しずらしたかったんです。
So the piano was placed by the movers, but it was not in the place that I wanted, so I had to move it. And
着替えている最中にどうしても気になってしまい、動かしてみようと思って。
so I think the placement of the piano, it was a huge eyesore for Ruria, so she wanted to move it first and get that out of the way before she got dressed. And I don't think even a man could move such a big piano by himself. Well, I wonder if the piano has wheels. Or maybe it's because it's on thick carpeting and that makes it hard to move.
はしたなかったです。
And I couldn't do it in the end. No, well, I don't mind.
それでしたら、先ほど見たことは忘れていただけますか？
Well, anyways, so can you forget about that and what you just saw? So don't remember about that little embarrassment. Okay, well, then again, it's hard not to.
恥ずかしいです。
And I'm embarrassed. And she runs off. So after saying that, Ruria moves to the second floor. So I'm sure she went back to her room. Even so, something strange happened.
これでお夕飯の準備完了。
And now it is time to eat. So dinner is ready. And on the table are many Japanese dishes.
とても美味しそうですね。
So it looks delicious. So she looks at the food on the table with a curious look on her face. And since it's difficult to move around, Ruria changes into plain clothes while Io was cooking.
この肉じゃがとかザ和食って感じだよ。
So here's nikuja, so meat and potato stew. And this is Japanese food.
肉じゃが？
Wait, nikujaka?
肉はミートだから英語で言うと
So Ruria's wondering, so what's Nikujaka? And Io's trying to translate it to, oh, so Niku is meat, and after saying that, Io's eyes widen as if she had an idea.
Meat Jaka!
So, meet Jaka. Wait, so Jaka is not English.
そっか、ペ
Oh, okay, oops. And the usual Epiro way to just brush things off.
ロ。それほど気を使ってくださらなくても大丈夫ですよ。不自由しない程度には日本語の勉強をしてきたつもりですから。
Well, it's okay if you don't mind me so much. I've been studying Japanese to the extent I'm comfortable with it. So maybe in my own time, I'll go look up what this is. Okay, well, certainly. I don't feel like I'm talking to a foreign girl.
じゃあ、何かわからないことがあったら何でも聞いてね。イオも聞かせてもらうから。
Well, if you have anything you don't understand, then you can ask anything, and Io will answer it for you.
はい。
Okay. And Ruria narrows her eyes happily. And each and every gesture seems elegant.
じゃあ、ルリアちゃん、早速聞いてもいい？
So, Ruria-chan, can I ask you something right away?
はい、何でしょう。
What is it?
ルリアちゃんって露出狂なの？
Uh-oh, so going back to the... Oh, so is Ruria-chan an exhibitionist? Okay, so how long are you going to keep that up? So, that's been squared away, that's over. No more of that talk. So, move on.
痛いよ、お兄ちゃん。
And Yahiro hits Io. So, ouch, it hurts, Oni-chan.
露出狂というのは？
And at least, Ruria does not understand. So, what's exhibitionist? Oh, don't worry. So, don't worry about that. And let's see what else Yahiro had to say. So, okay, if you don't eat soon, then the food will get cold. So,
あ、そうだね。イオ、ご飯よそってくるね。
okay, that's right. So, Io will bring some rice as well.
露出狂。
And Ruria's still trying to understand what exhibitionist in Japanese means. Wait, so she's mumbling something. Oh, okay, so Ruria, do you want to watch some TV? And to digress, I turn the TV on. So try to get Ruria to stop thinking about, so what's that word?
これがテレビなんですよね。
Oh, so this is a TV, right? Huh? So this is in most homes.
私の国はあまりインフラが整備されていないんです。
Well, my country doesn't have stuff like this. Oh, that's right. So come to think of it, what country is Ruria from?
ですから私、電化製品や携帯電話など全く使えないんです。
And that's why I'm bad with technology, so I can't use cell phones or anything that plugs into the wall very well. So my country has no TVs. Well, okay, you can learn about that later, and I'll show you how. And I'll teach you along with Io.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Okay, thanks.
ご飯よそってきたよ。
And Io comes back with, okay, so here's your rice. Okay, thanks.
綺麗な白い色をしていますね。
Wow, so this has a beautiful white tint.
うちはお米にもこだわってるんだよ。
So, us are particular about rice.
そうなんですね。
Okay, yes. Okay, look, so we can talk while we eat. So let's hurry up and eat.
はい、いただきます。
Okay, so time to eat. And Ruria is holding her chopsticks neatly.
この肉じゃがとても美味しいですね。
So this meat and potato stew, so nikuja, tastes really good. And with one bite, Ruria's expression changes.
他にも天ぷらとか茶碗蒸しとかもあるからどんどん食べて。
Okay, so there's also tempura and steamed egg custard, so just eat up.
はい。
Okay. And Io seems to be in a good mood as she carries the plates of the food closer and closer to Ruria.
そういえばルリアちゃんってお兄ちゃんと同い年なんだよね。
So speaking of it, Ruria is around the same age as Oni-chan, right?
はい。
Yes?
学園はどこなの？通うとこ決まってるんでしょ？
So what about... So where's the school? So, do you know where you'll be studying?
確か採用学園というところです。
So pretty much the same place as them. So if I recall, the place is Sayo Academy.
だったらイオたちと同じだね。
So there you go. So the same place as Io and...
はい。
Wait, so are you surprised? And it's as if she knows the school that we go to.
では次のニュースです。
Okay, so now that the TV is on, they hear the reporter. So, okay, so now for the news.
ヨーロッパの小国フォンディーナで収穫祭が行われました。
So, a harvest festival is held here in Fondina, a small country in Europe. And a word that seems to have heard somewhere came into my ears, and I suddenly moved my gaze to the TV. So, wait. And when I look at it, it is a program that picked up some interesting news from overseas.
これは100年以上続いている伝統のある行事で、国王にトマトを捧げると国が発展し、豊作になると言われています。
So this is a traditional event that has been going on for over 100 years.
トマトを王様に納めるんだ。面白いね。
So this tradition is delivering tomatoes to the king. And Io's like, that's interesting.
残念ながら後継者であるルリア姫の姿は見えないようですが、収穫祭自体は例年通りの盛り上がりを見せています。
So unfortunately, the successor, Princess Ruria, is not here. But the harvest festival itself is showing excitement as usual.
あれ？この国のお姫様の名前、ルリアちゃんと同じだね。
That's interesting. So the name of the princess for the country is the same as Ruria-chan, isn't it?
はい。
Yes. And after nodding slightly, Ruria narrows her eyes and smiles.
私のことですから。
Well, it's because that person is me. So Io is shocked. And same with Yahiro. So, what? Okay, so we're at the opening of this visual novel. So, there were some telltale signs that Ruria is a princess because, well, she's speaking in an elegant manner, and the way that she makes her movements, so holding the chopsticks, walking, it's someone of high class. So anyways, let's see what happens next. So now that they actually find out, oh, so this girl is very prominent being a princess of a small country. So hold on for a minute. Okay, so I'm past the opening, and I'm not sure how many days has it been since Ruria moved in. So let's continue. So it's morning. Wait, so it's already morning?
お兄ちゃん、おはよ
And I'm sure in usual fashion, Io comes in. Oni-chan, good morning. Oh, hello Io, good morning. And in front of me is Io in a unfamiliar uniform.
う。ほら、今日から学園なんだよ。あんまりのんびりしてたら遅刻しちゃうってば。
Oh, so it's only been one day. So today is their first day of going to that school. So Io's like, hurry up. No, today is the first day, and if you are too laid back, you'll be late. Okay, I see. So there you go. So today is my first day of school.
転校初日から遅刻したら番長に目をつけられちゃうよ。
So if you show up late, then everyone will know. So the gang leaders. Hey, there's no such things these days. So where are you getting these ideas from?
とにかく早く起きて顔洗って着替えて。
Well, anyways, hurry up and get up. So wash your face and change your clothes. Yes, I know. Well, I'll ask you to make food then. Okay. And perhaps she's in a good mood with her new uniform, and she walks out of the room with light steps. Okay, so for me, I have to wake up. Okay, so going downstairs, Io?
あ、お兄ちゃん、ちゃんと着替えたね。
Oh, Oni-chan, so you did change into your clothes. Yes.
さすがお兄ちゃん、制服似合ってるよ。
And just as always, Oni-chan, this uniform suits you. Really?
うん、イオほどじゃないけどね。
And it's not... Oh, so not as much as Io. And even if you assert that... So we're having a slight exchange, and then I heard footsteps coming from the stairs. So we know who this person is. And the moment I saw her, I involuntarily raised my voice.
ヤヒロ様、イオさん、おはようございます。
So Ruria, Yahiro-sama and Io-san, good morning. And I picked up the skirt of my uniform and bowed politely.
おはよ
And for Io, good morning. And to be honest, I'm blown away.
私、制服の着方を間違っているのでしょうか。
Wait, so am I wearing my uniform wrong?
ヤヒロ様がなんだか神妙なお顔をなさっていたので。
So Yahiro-sama is giving me a strange expression. No, I'm sorry. So I'm not giving you a strange expression.
う。うんうん、ルリアちゃんすっごく制服似合ってるよ。
Yeah. So Ruria-chan looks perfect in that uniform.
ありがとうございます。
Thanks?
イオほどじゃないけど。
Well, not as much as Io still. And how much of an over-the-top look are you?
だったら、お兄ちゃんはどっちが制服似合ってると思うの？
Okay, so you judge. Who looks better in this uniform, Oni-chan? Well, no matter how you put it. So, when Ruria wears a uniform like this, she can only be seen as a refined young lady. So, Yahiro's going to say, oh, I think Ruria looks better in this uniform. And you're not a young lady, you're a princess.
ヤヒロ様、どうかなさいました？
So, Yahiro-sama, what's wrong? No, nothing.
あー、今、ルリアちゃんの制服に見とれてたよ。
And Io's jealous. Oh, okay. So you like Ruria-chan's uniform better. No, not true.
ひどいよ。イオにも見とれてよ。
Well, that's mean. So, look at Io too. Well, don't be rude.
じゃあ、学園が終わったら制服吊るしておくから、じーっと見て。
Okay, so when school is over, Io will hang her uniform up and you will keep an eye on it. And it's okay if I don't look inside.
いいよ。
Okay. And I'm not particularly a fan of uniforms anyways.
やはりお二人は仲がよろしいですね。
So I see that you two are on good terms, says Ruria. And seeing our exchange, Ruria smiles. Well, it's always been like this anyways. And I'm not paying attention to what I'm talking about at all, but even though she's a princess, we're just siblings. And it's okay to be normal. And so Yahiro's like, Io, so Ruria has come down, so please make breakfast for her too.
今作るから。
So let's make breakfast. Okay. And saying that, Io quickly goes to the kitchen. So is there any food that Ruria does not like?
今のところは特にありませんよ。
Not really anything in particular. Wait, currently?
はい。これから日本の食べ物もいろいろと勉強していきたいと思っていますので、その際苦手なものができるかもしれませんが。
Well, I'm still studying about Japanese food, and I might find something in the future that I don't like. So right now, I don't really know what's out there. So in terms of Japanese food. Wait, so is that what you mean? And while we're talking, the smell of fragrant butter reaches my nostrils.
いい香りがしますね。
So it smells good. Yes. So I wonder what Io is making for breakfast. So Yahiro's like, okay, well, I'll go help then.
はい。
Okay.
あまりにも美味しくて食べ過ぎてしまいました。
Okay, so now we're after breakfast, and Ruru's like, oh, well, it was good, and I ate too much.
まだまだいろいろ作ってあげるからね。
It's okay. So I'll make more, or Io will make more for you.
楽しみです。
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. And as if they had known each other for many years, Io had absolutely no qualms with Ruria. And I think that part is one of Io's good points. Okay, well, so if you are not or too laid back, you'll be late. So you got to hurry up and get to class on time. Okay.
はい。
Yes.
学園ってどのようなところなのでしょうか。実は私、ワクワクしているんです。
So I wonder what kind of school this is, and I'm really excited. Well, so haven't you been to school before? Well, maybe not.
はい。宮殿で勉強を教えてくれる者がいましたので。
Okay, so basically, Ruria is homeschool. So I had private teachers who come in to the palace and teach me. I see. So yeah, that's right. So Princess would not go to a normal school. So her parents would bring teachers or private tutors to come and teach Ruria.
ルリアちゃん、一言だけ忠告しとくよ。
Well, Ruria-chan, let Io give you one piece of advice.
でしょう。
So what is it?
誰かにカツサンド買ってこいって言われたら、焼きそばパンしか買いに行きませんってはっきり言わないとダメだよ。
So what's this about? So if someone asks you to buy a cutlet sandwich, you have to say, no, I'm going to go with yakisoba instead.
はい。
Yes? Hey, don't tell her weird things, Io.
イオンはルリアちゃんが学園でみんなとうまくやっていくコツを教えてあげてるんだよ。
Well, Io's teaching Ruria-chan how to get along with other people at school. I'm sure that's not it. Well, you don't need that kind of trick. And you've never been bullied by someone, right? Yes? Well, basically, Io can get along with everyone.
でもルリアちゃんが使いっ走りにさせられたら困るでしょ。
But if Ruria-chan is forced to run errands, then it will be a problem. Well, there's no such person who will do that. So taking a princess as parody is an international problem if you're not good at it. And come to think of it, did I tell the school that she's a princess?
とにかく誰かに何か命令されたら焼きそばパンしか買いに行きませんと言えばいいのですね。
And Ruria takes Io's words to heart. So, okay, so if someone asks you to buy or give an order, I'll just say, I'm going to buy yakisoba bread. Okay, so she's telling lies. Anyways, so perhaps we've been walking while talking. We arrived at the school before we knew it. Okay, Io, so don't give weird greetings to anyone in class, okay? And once I head to the staff room, I ask about which class I was in and then went out into the hallway. So the staff gives them, okay, so you'll be in this class, you'll be in this class, and you'll be in this class. And coincidentally, Ruria and I are in the same class.
お兄ちゃんとルリアちゃんも1年生の教室行こうよ。
And Io is jealous, so Oni-chan and Ruria-chan, how about you go to first year class then? Why?
転校した直後に留年しちゃいましたって言えばバレないよ。
So if you say, I ended up repeating a year right after I transferred, then that'll be okay, and they won't find out. That's funny.
一人だと寂しいよ。
では私がご一緒しましょうか。
So Io's like, well, I feel lonely when I'm alone. And then Rui's like, would you like me to accompany you then?
本当に？
Really? No. Well, Ruria is a different... so she's in second year, like me. So she can't take classes in... or she can't go to the first year classrooms.
そういうものなのですか？
Really? So that's what it is. So we are in second year class 2. And for whatever reason, I think Io will open up to her soon, but Ruria is more anxious.
イオがいる1年3組の方が絶対楽しいよ。
So Io's first year class 3 is better, so it's more fun.
そうですね。
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's not that kind of problem. Look, Io, so if you don't... Okay, so if you wait outside the classroom, then the homeroom teacher will come.
わかったよ。
I see. So anyways, don't worry about it. So that said, if I showed up as... so if I showed Io as usual, everyone would open up to me immediately.
つも通りのイオを見せる。
So show the usual Io. Well, that is a strange decoration.
お兄ちゃんはイオに全裸で挨拶しろって言うの？
And where is this coming from? So, Oni-chan, are you telling Io to greet you naked? Wait, didn't you say that? So you know this is school and you can't be spitting out all these inappropriate thoughts.
だっていつものイオを見せろって。
But you said to show the usual Io. Well, I told you to show me the usual Io, so be normal, basically.
それってやっぱり全裸でしょ。
Which means to be naked. Well, come on, you're not naked, and you're talking about your inner self.
ああ、そっか。
Okay. And that's what it is.
あ、じゃあ自己紹介するとき、ただの人間には興味ありません、キリって言えばいいんだね。
And more strange thoughts. So when you introduce yourself, say, I'm not interested in ordinary humans, sharp. Hey, you usually don't say things like that. And you're so small in a strange place. Well, I'm not saying that it's okay to say hello normally and talk normally. Oh, so I'm saying that it's okay to just say hello.
なんだ。だったら最初からそう言ってくれればいいのに。
Well, then you should have said so in the beginning. Well, I have been saying that.
あ、じゃあもう教室行くね。
And now it is time for class. So, okay, so let's go to class. Okay, do your best.
ご健闘をお祈りします。
And I wish you the best of luck.
じゃあお昼は3人一緒に食べようね。
Okay then, so let's eat lunch together. So, 3 of us. I know. And after Io leaves, Ruria and Hai head to our classroom. So, year 2, room 2. So why would a transfer student be so mean?
どういう意味ですか？
What do you mean? Says Ruria. So after the teacher enters the classroom first and swings, we are called. So basically, we have to wait outside.
そうなんですか。
Really? Well, I don't want to stand out.
2人とも入ってきて。
So now the teacher calls out, okay, so come on in. And I hear the voice of our homeroom teacher, so Nakajima Sensei, calling out. And in terms of age, she's probably in her late 20s. She's still a young female teacher.
ヤヒロ様、参りましょう。
Okay, Yahiro-sama, so let's go. Alright. And straightening her back, Ruria enters the classroom without hesitation.
はーい。今日からうちのクラスに入る転校生よ。それぞれ自己紹介してちょうだい。
Okay, so going to class, the teacher's like, hello everyone. Today we have 2 new transfer students who will be joining our class today. So please introduce yourselves.
わかりました。
Starting with Ruria. Understand. So we walk in and the classroom is clearly noisy. Well, it's almost 100%. But I'm confused when I see Ruria.
皆様、お初にお目にかかります。私、ルリア・フォンディーナと申します。以後お見知りおきを。
So for Ruria, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, it's my first time to meet you, and my name is Ruria Fondina. Nice to meet you. And she picks up her skirt and bows politely as usual.
すごい美人。
And instantly she gets praises. So one student is like, wow, so a beauty.
留学生だ。
So really an exchange student.
お姫様みたい。
And like a princess. Well, she is a princess.
ほらほら、騒がない騒がない。
Okay, calm down, so don't make too much noise. And even if the teacher raises her voice, there's no sign of calming down, so too much excitement. And it's a school where only, monks and young ladies attend, and I think it's quite rare to be in such a state. So pretty much everyone is, I'll say, the same. So having someone like Ruria show up, it really makes, it's like something that stands out.
皆さん、まだ八尋様の自己紹介が。
Well, everyone, so Yahiro-sama still has to introduce himself. So I'm sure no one is interested in Yahiro. And with Ruria's words, the whole class falls silent at once.
ヤヒロ様ってなんで様付けなんだ？
Wait, so why are you calling him Yahiro-sama?
何か関係があるのかしら。
Wait, so does it have something to do with it?
ほら、九条くん、自己紹介して。
Okay, well, Kujo-kun, so please introduce yourself, says the teacher. Okay. And it's hard to talk because it's quiet. And I clear my throat and open my mouth. Hello, so my name is Yahiro Kujo. Thank you very much. And for Yahiro, no one responds. So no reaction. And that's in contrast to how it was for Ruria.
じゃあ、とりあえず、九条くんは後ろから2番目の席に。ルリアさんは窓際の前から2番目に座ってちょうだい。
Okay, so for your seats. So Kujo-kun, so Yahiro, please sit in the second seat from the back. And Ruria-san, please sit in the second seat from the front by the window. And after answering, we took our seats and the class starts. Okay, so the morning first hour is over. And I'm very tired because of the unfamiliar environment. And what about Ruria? So, as soon as class ended, a group of people circled around Ruria as if she's... So pretty much most of the class. And for me, there's no one around me. So I'm boring, uninteresting. And he's like, well, I'm also a transfer student.
ま、あんな美人と一緒に転校してきたのがふーんって感じ？
But at least someone calls out to him. So, you know, it is quite unlucky because you transfer at the same time with such a beauty. So everyone has diverted their attention to her. Huh? Wait, I went too fast. So this girl goes like, hello. And when I turn around, a girl is standing behind me. Huh?
いっぺんにクラス全員紹介されても覚えらんないよね。
So, you know, both of you introduce yourselves. And I'm sure the classmates would, or they remember that girl more. Oh, I'm sorry.
私は三沢千沙。よろしくね、九条八尋くん。
So, my name is Misawa Chisa. Nice to meet you, Kujo Yahiro-kun. Okay, so this looks like a good place to stop. So we'll learn more about this person in the next episode. So it is quite sad for Yahiro that, well, I'm also a transfer student, but all the attention went on Ruria because she's pretty and she's quite elegant. And I don't really get Io, so how about we all be in the same class? So year one, and you can just repeat. And if you're in the same class as me, then, or Io, it'll be fun and exciting. But, well, I don't really understand. But anyways, with that in mind, let's see what she'll talk about to Yahiro, who is, I'll say, lonely and alone.